What if Jesus' quote-unquote only way was meant to unite, not divide? Family, today we touch the verse that split nations, divided religions, and built walls Jesus never asked for. Remember what he wrote in what he said in John 14:6. It says, "I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me." This single sentence has been used to justify exclusion, superiority, spiritual hierarchy, and even violence. But here's the question no one dared to ask. What if Jesus wasn't proclaiming exclusion, but revealing the inner pathway every awakened human must walk? What if the quote-unquote way was never meant to be a religion, but a state of consciousness? Family, today we return this verse to its original power. The New Testament was written in Greek. Jesus didn't speak Greek. He spoke Aramaic. And the Aramaic word Jesus likely used for quote-unquote the way was oratha, meaning the path, the process, the inner journey, the manner of being. Not a route, not a religion, not a membership card, a state of alignment with divine love. When Jesus said, "I am the way," he wasn't saying, "Follow my religion." He was saying, "Align with the same consciousness I walk in." Long before Christianity, Jewish mystics spoke of quote-unquote the way of light. This wasn't a doctrine. It was a transformation of the inner person. In Hebrew, the word derek means a path, a journey, a way of living, a spiritual process. Every prophet taught, quote-unquote, the way of the Lord. Not a religious brand, but a way of being. So, when Jesus said, "I am the way," he wasn't proclaiming uniqueness. He was declaring embodiment. He was saying, "I am living the path you must awaken to within yourself." We forget that Jesus spoke John 14:6 to his closest friends during a moment of fear and confusion. He wasn't giving the world a theological weapon. He was comforting broken hearts. Thomas had said, "We don't know where we're going. How can we know the way?" Jesus wasn't talking about heaven. He wasn't talking about religion. He wasn't talking about an afterlife address. He was saying, "You already know the way because you've seen it in me. Walk as I walk, love as I love, live as I live." John 14:6 was never meant to be exclusionary. It was meant for reassurance. He was telling them, you don't need a map, just embody what you've seen in me. Here's what religious institutions don't want you to notice. Across the world, spiritual traditions all point to the same inner path Jesus embodied. Buddha says the way is within you. Krishna, all paths lead to me, for I am the goal. Lao Tzu, the way that can be spoken is not the eternal way. Jesus, the kingdom of God is within. Different language, different metaphors, same truth. The divine path is internal, not external. A consciousness, not a category. An awakening, not a membership. If Jesus meant my religion is the only way, why did he repeatedly praise faith outside Judaism? Why did he say a Roman centurion, a pagan, had greater faith than all of Israel? Why reveal himself as Messiah to a Samaritan woman from a rival religion? Because he wasn't leading people into a religion, he was leading them into transformation. Here's where science becomes Scripture's unexpected ally. Neuroscience shows all faith traditions produce the same mystic brain state. Studies by Dr. Andrew Newberg reveal Christian contemplatives, Muslim Sufis, Buddhist monks, and Hindu yogis all enter the same neural signature of unity, compassion, and expanded awareness. This means Jesus wasn't describing a religion, he was describing a neurological and spiritual state. Compassion activates the God network in the brain. When people practice unconditional love, brain regions associated with fear and judgment shut down. Jesus said, "Love one another as I have loved you." He was describing a biological pathway to spiritual awakening. The heart's electromagnetic field unifies people instantly. Heart-centered meditation synchronizes rhythms between people, even strangers. Jesus said, "Blessed are the pure at heart." Science shows us why. The heart is the gateway to God awakening or awareness. Let's step into the way Jesus lived right now. Place your hand on your heart. Breathe deep and whisper, "Show me the way within me." Now imagine a golden thread stretching from your heart to the divine, from your heart to God, not above you, not beyond you, but within you. Say aloud slowly, "I align with love. I align with truth. I align with life." These aren't statements about Jesus. These are statements about the consciousness that he lived from. If Jesus meant his religion is the only way, he wouldn't have praised outsiders. He wouldn't break religious rules. He wouldn't teach the kingdom is inside of you. He wouldn't contradict exclusivity at every turn. But if Jesus meant this consciousness, this way of being is the path to God, then everything makes sense. The quote-unquote only way is not Christianity. The quote-unquote only way is not a doctrine. The quote-unquote only way is not a creed. The only way is the way of divine consciousness, the way of love, of truth, of alignment and awakening, the way Jesus embodied, the way you can embody. This week, your assignment is simple. Every morning ask, "How can I walk in the way today?" Then watch and see, who can you forgive? Who can you show love to? What opportunity will arise for you to make God tangible to others? What intuition rises? What peace emerges? Because when you live this way, doors open that religion could never open. Hearts soften that dogma could never soften. And you begin to realize Jesus didn't come to create a gate. He came to show you the path already inside of you. Next week, we take the next step. What if we're not humans seeking God, but divine beings temporarily experiencing humanity? Family, stay awake, stay open, and walk today in the way. If this message awakens something in you, even the smallest spark, don't let it fade. Like this video, subscribe to this channel, and click the notification bell so you never miss a moment of this journey. This series is not entertainment, It is activation. Please share this with someone who's ready, someone who's hungry, someone seeking, and together we will awaken a generation. I'll see you next week.